I just watched The Batman this week and I have to say, I'm loving the detective work and the fact that we got more Batman than any other Batman movie. But what I came home thinking was, what can we learn from Batman's journey in this movie? And how can we apply that lesson to our lives? Welcome to Inner Warrior, where I help pop culture fans with tips and tools to unleash their inner warrior and achieve their goals. Slight spoilers ahead if you haven't seen The Batman yet. In The Batman, we get to finally peek inside Bruce's head, just like in the comics. While comics have narration boxes, the movie had some voice narration of internal dialogue. Batman, throughout the film, sees himself as the shadows, the fear, as vengeance incarnate. Batman is angry and he takes it out on everyone he deems is on the wrong side of the law. But, because Batman is the one making judgments, he refuses to see from anyone else's side at first. He sees the worst of Catwoman and Anna without trying to empathize with what they went through. He's quick to see his own father as a murderer after talking to Carmine Falcone before getting the full story from Alfred. There's a lot of snap judgments from the Batman. But Batman's anger, fear, judgment, and vengeance starts to corrupt others in this movie. Catwoman seeks vengeance for Anna, even telling Batman that he should understand, seeing as Batman calls himself Vengeance. We then see that the Riddler was inspired by the Batman's ruthless violence, but takes Batman's violence to the one place Batman doesn't: killing. Why? To take vengeance on the liars, the cheats, and the filthy rich. Vengeance has consumed the Riddler and his followers, with one of his followers even calling himself Vengeance, just like the Batman. This is when Batman sees that his symbol is being used to spread more fear and violence. Vengeance is only causing Gotham to flood beneath the waters of corruption and into the depths of murderous, self-righteous rage. Vengeance is the corrupted version of justice. Justice is meant to bring hope, as those that have done wrong are not just punished for their crimes, but are prevented from causing more crime. This hope of someone looking out for you, whether society or the government, and bringing a better tomorrow is the true form of justice. Vengeance, on the other hand, is rage and hatred masquerading as justice. The purpose of vengeance is not to bring the hope of a better tomorrow, as Batman wanted, but to instead bring self-satisfaction in placing your pain and anger on others. For this reason, Batman chooses hope, the true form of justice, and forgoes the anger, corrupted version of justice called vengeance. We too must learn to let go of our anger, judgments, and pain so that we can bring a better tomorrow for ourselves and those around us. By the way, please hit like, subscribe, and a notification bell if you feel this video has given you value. So, just as vengeance can corrupt those around us like a virus, justice and hope too can spread like a contagion, infecting others with kindness. In fact, in studies done by Stanford University, they found that kindness was indeed contagious. They stated, "We still don't fully understand the psychological forces that power kindness contagion. One possibility, supported by our own work, is that people value being on the same page with others. For instance, we found that when individuals learn that their own opinions match those of a group, they engage brain regions associated with the experience of a reward, and that this brain activity tracks their later efforts to line up with the group. As such, when people learn that others act kindly, they might come to value kindness more themselves." So, by embodying hope and justice, Batman can inspire others in Gotham to take up the fight for a better tomorrow. And we too can embody that hope and justice, inspiring others to take up the fight for a better life. Click here if you want to learn how to get a mentor to improve your skills like Batman. Or, click here if you want to learn how Zack Snyder's Batman teaches us to face our fears.